We will blow your budget in the club to booth up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now. I got you right now. Nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now. Need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here
it's fucking raining again, bro.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
All right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
After
the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt.
Oh, look, a rain punt. Yay.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
I love this game, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start by running the option right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A screen to Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's why
That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that is incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape. And the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
What the fuck kind of tackle was that, bro?
And now it's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Jackson on third down. Just keeping the play alive. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 39 on third. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Wide, get wide! Motion!
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB.
Detroit!
They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson.
Hey, yo, come on with these trip passes, bro. This makes no sense.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Oh,
the
my
football
God,
back.
man.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Gone!
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this one will be
a lot of instant rolling out, buddy.
Right at the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it's
rolling out there, guy.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That good for 22 and a first down. They'll run the option right here on first down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now back to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
Gotta love the spin move, fellas.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one falls in.
Come on,
trying to dump it underneath. Now
That's
2nd
2
down.
drop picks there, buddy.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Flex round! Flex round!
Looking to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run the out. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. So it goes as a fumble.
Come on, fam.
Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play.
Jesus
the ball
fucking
might
Christ.
be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Every game.
It appears we've got an injured Raven down there
Every
on the field.
game, bro.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll
That's
step
quite
aside.
sad. That's quite sad, my friend.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll run it here. Finds a seam inside the 40. And down right around the 37. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Detroit! Detroit!
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Gun! All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one.
You cannot be serious, bro.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
He was literally trying to fuck me, bro.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay
Madden
right
don't
where
want
it
you to win,
is.
fam. It's a wrap,
So
bro.
it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to
Get the fumble recovery. Can we get the 3 people?
We're able to recover, and they
Man, it's 3 fucking defenders right there, bro.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Flag flag comes in. This might be a free play. Caught here by Bell. Fighting through it. He's got space. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Honestly, I'm about to just quit Madden, bro. I can't play this shit, man.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
I cannot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Leopard!
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Just don't block the man right in front of you, huh?
To the 34-yard line.
Hey, bro.
It's a loss
Cool
of
story,
4.
man.
Now 3rd down.
Cool story, bro.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gun!
From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I allowed 178 fucking yards on the first half. Okay, bro.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And I think that
No pick, though. No pick, though.
So this will go
okay, yo.
incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. A give to Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
That shit.
Detroit. Detroit.
There's Jackson on third and long. Steps away to his left. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Ravens cut into that lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Throw left side, complete to QT. And he gets this up to the 34.
He's winning a game. Throwing across his body, bro.
It's second down.
Think about that for a second, John Madden, please.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd down. Here's an option right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Cool. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to.
They're just gonna let the nigga walk across the fucking defense, bro. Like, it makes no sense.
For us during this game, try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Bum shit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right.
You got one-handed by a linebacker, fam.
He's picked off near his own 48. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line.
One-handed by a linebacker, homie. Ya bitch.
This is Coleman. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
He's going to disrespect me with linebackers. All right, cool.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Sorry,
lucky 56.
On 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Thank you.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Good, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. How you do, brother?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Flex round, Ohio.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to
Coming for you, nigga.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the Steelers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Lucky 56.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Detroit!
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
That's cool.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Time one.
Hot! Gun!
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. 20! And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. To throw on second down. Jackson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Here we go. 319. 319.
They get it to him running left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling.
Yo!
And results
God
touchdown.
damn, son.
Here's
I did say I'm not
Tucker
kicking
now
in
to
this game
kick
no
this
more.
one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here on first down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Right there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Detroit! 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 Hot! Hot!
He'll look to throw. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The give is to Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's an option play left. He may try and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that runs him down. And my goodness, that will be a huge loss on the play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a 3rd and forever now. It's Jackson. Oh, this is going to wind up a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send the defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time
we need right there, buddy.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And
when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The gun. They'll look to throw.
Come on, yo! That's a third big job, man!
Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You're not going to throw a toss out?
With a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Man, release the ball, bro.
Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
It makes no fucking sense, bro.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's
another user sack.
Ryan Shazier in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson.
It's fucking 6 of y'all blocking 3 people! It's 6 people blocking 3 people, and I get sacked in 3 seconds.
6 for him on the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes back, so he's on to punt it away.
Like, damn, bro.
With it is Brown. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll pitch it out to Bell. Spins away.
Y'all want to turn my fucking game off, bro. Like, god damn, son. It's clearly coming, bro.
Le'Veon Bell.
All right, bro.
40 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Detroit!
Now Jackson looking to throw on second down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it.
Oh, those blockers out there, you get caught, bro.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
All those blockers out there, you get caught, man.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the
bro.
play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Time for a break. We'll
Losing games to absolute fucking bums, bro.
After this.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go
It's
there.
3 down linemen, bro. I have a tight end on the line and 5 O-line. I cannot block that, bro.
Leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go.
All right, fam.
On third down.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Overthrows the drag. Yo.
And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field
Overthrows the
position.
drag,
The
bro.
Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Please run another fucking touchdown real quick, please, because that's exactly what my defense does. Is just give a touchdown.
The drive will start with an option going left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Gun. Leopard.
Looking to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Runs through the contact. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And the Ravens taking the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Gun! Set! Blue landed! Detroit!
Now Jackson on first down. And he spots Henderson open left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Steelers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL
as blocking
on EA Sports.
Fucking three-man rush cannot be done in Madden, bro. Three-man rush. Can't do this shit no more, bro. I got time to be fucking stressed out over a video game. Shit is garbage. See how many times he sacked me with a three-man rush, because he did not blitz not a single time this game, bro. There's no need to. You can get 5 sacks off fucking user rushing a three-man rush. Fucking sad. Where's all these sacks at? So you're telling me a defensive tackle can just stand in front of a pass, get hit in the face, and it still ends up as an interception, but I dropped 3 straight interceptions in the first half, bro. Okay. Oh, was this the sack fumble that did not get recovered with 3 people standing right near the ball? Yeah, that's that. There's another interception by me. 25-yard rush. Obviously know the stretch is coming. It's 2 tight ends. This bullshit right here happens. This is my user. I have to jump over that. Okay. Alright, cool beans, bro. This is the one time I block 6 and he rushes 4. I actually get protection. But look at 33 just standing there, bro. Like, there's somebody you can double team, I'm sure, my friend. I'm sure of it. So they got fucking one-handed by a fucking lineman. What play was this? Oh, it's 4 verticals. It's funny. Look at the DB just standing there waiting for the ball to get completed. Like, he literally, the ball goes in the air, he stops, bro. He stops. That's funny, bro. It's a good run by him. Gotta throw the ball away. Gotta throw the ball away. Sack for safety too. I'm not even sure if this is man. This is like a match coverage here. Yeah, it's a match coverage. One guy that I could have hit possibly was taken away. The coverage sack. Is that Shazier coming on that blitz like that, destroying my fucking right guard? Yes, it is. Again, bro, it's 6 people blocking. It's a 4-man rush. That's cute, bro. Bang, bang. One spin move. Yo. Okay, bro.